Alright, now let's take a closer look at what I just did. So I'm going to kind of skip over how to actually play the top notes. I'm going to show you a little bit of which frets those involve, but if you want to learn those, you can basically go to any Wish You Were Here guitar solo tutorial video just to kind of learn how to play those notes on their own, that whole part. So this video is more meant for if you already know how to do that, then this can put the rhythm and the lead together, which is kind of a cool way to play the song. So how it starts is, so you're just basically playing a G, so it's start on E string, 3rd fret, and then hammer on from 0 to 2 on the 2nd string, the A string, and then play an open D, 3rd string, then play a low E, just a low E, like that. So in the normal song it's actually, right, but you can't really do that high E on the D string in this version, so you have to do the low E instead. It basically sounds very similar and retains the same tonal quality. So then once you do that, you go way up here and you play the actual solo, which you can learn from any other video, which is basically just goes, oh sorry, I skipped over a bit. Right? But instead of playing that open D, you basically just go to a G chord. So let me do it all over again for you. Right, so instead of, you're getting, right? Almost sounds better a little bit, because you're getting that full G chord as opposed to just that D string. So let's take it again from the top. And then you're going to do a little hammer on the A string to the D string open. So, right, same thing as the actual solo. You're just incorporating the rhythm and the solo together. So that's a hammer on again on the A string, 2nd fret, to an open D. A string, D string, D string. So taking that again from the top. Whoops. Hammer on. Now again, same thing. That da 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 da. And then this time, you're just gonna play the guitar solo on that 3rd fret, barring the high E and the B, sliding up to the 5th fret. That whole part that you can learn from another video, but I'll show you. And I believe in the original solo it's something like where they just play like the open G and the open B, but in this case you're just gonna play the whole G chord. So, oops. As you notice, like in between doing those high bits on the high strings and doing the full chords, I'm kind of like strumming every chance I get. Anytime there's no solo happening, just like strum those chords. Almost like you're playing the rhythm part. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next part, which changes chords. So it opens up again with that same signature lick. So it's basically the same as that first section. Right? Still the same. The only difference is okay, so we're just playing the solo, no different. Now, here's when the next chord is going to come in. So we're going to play an A coming up. So it'll go. Bend. A chord. And I like to bar it. You can do it however you like, you know. People play A also to different ways. I like to bar it because it's just easiest. So again. A chord. And then right out of the A, we're going to let that low A keep ringing. Be careful when you pull off, which you're about to do, not to mute that A. Don't do that. Keep that low A ringing so you have the rhythm, the feel of the rhythm at least going while you're soloing. So and here's what we're gonna do. I messed that up a little, but now I understand David Gilmour in the original does like a bend, like a something like that, but I have really heavy strings on my acoustic guitar right now and I don't have the ability to do that, so I can't show you that, unfortunately. But that's the way I do it. I do it like, and how it basically is it starts on the G string on the 4th fret, hammer up to the 6th fret, and then B string, 3rd fret, hammer up to the 5th fret, and then same thing, G string 4 to 6, and then G string 2. I'm going to do it really slow here. Okay, so putting it all together. Okay, so you got that part. Now here's probably the trickiest part of the solo is you're gonna do that same thing, the da 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 da, but you're not gonna have enough time to get the first G note on the low E string in. You're just not gonna have enough time because you had to do that whole solo thing before. So you're gonna pretend like that's happening, and you're gonna go, okay? And I'll put it in context so it doesn't seem so hard to understand. So, right? Because you gotta play the whole da da da, and you don't have time to do the da 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 da. You only have time to do da 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 da, right? So. Next part. A chord again. So let me break that down for you again. So up until this point, this is all stuff we've already done before, right? Except this A comes in a little bit earlier. And instead of doing the, right, because this is the last repetition, we go, and then it's G string. Again, making sure that that A, when you pull off of that A, let me do that so you can see. You're gonna pull it off of that, but you're gonna make sure that low E, that low A kind of still rings out a little bit there. And then to the G. And then you can sing the song if you want. You're done with the solo. So you think you could tell. Etc., etc. So that was it, guys. That was just a way of playing the rhythm and the solo simultaneously on the legendary guitar song Pink Floyd's "Wish You Were Here."